Hey YouTube, it's Grace, and welcome back to my series where I take every single painting from Minecraft and make them in real life. And this week we are doing the creeper painting. There's your little teaser. I've made this painting a couple times before, but just for the sake of the video and keeping everything in the same format, I decided to do it again. Also because it's one of my favorites and I really like it. Now before we get into this video, I do have one little announcement which I talked about a bit in my last video, which is the Minecraft painting guides. I just finished making and uploading all of the ones that I've done for this series so far, as well as the one that I did on my old chalkboard thing. So if you would like to learn how to make Minecraft paintings in real life just like I do, check out my Etsy. I realize that some people are fine just watching my videos and using that as a tutorial, but others need something more detailed and they just want all the information in one place. So that is the point of the guides. But without further ado, let's get into this video. Alright, so creeper painting on a 10 by 20 inch canvas. Got it unwrapped, got my pencil, got my ruler. Let's do this. This reference is 16 by 32 pixels, so to find the size of each pixel, we're going to take 10 inches and divide that by 16 pixels. Then we're going to take 20 inches and divide that by 32 pixels, and we get about 0.62 inches. So that's the size of each pixel. And here it is with the grid drawn out. All I did was make a mark across all four sides every 0.62 inches and then connected them with a ruler. And now time for primer. I'm starting to think I need a new one because this one is so old and it's getting really thick, but I'm gonna put a really thin layer on here just so that the pencil doesn't smear or anything. Here is how it looks after primer. As you can see, it's really easy to see the grid through it still, so no issues with that. I'm gonna let it dry for quite a while and then start on the paint. As I do with pretty much every painting I do, I'm gonna start by painting the border just so that I don't get confused with counting the pixels later. And with my reference photo, you can see it's kind of just like a dark brown color. So I'm just using this, which I mixed with a color that I already had. So I'm not sure how I made it, but I just added a whole bunch of this to it. Now that the border is all marked out, I'm starting with this kind of sandish color and I'm going to be marking that out all around the edge. I do notice that there is some color variation in here, but I'm not going to worry about that too much until the end. I'm just gonna make it all the same and then add details after I've gotten all the rough ideas blocked out. Next, I'm gonna do this other light brown color that's a little darker than the sand. So here's that, and here's this. I already have this mixed, so I honestly don't remember how I made this. As you can see, I've marked out where a few other colors are going to go, including this super light color, and then dark green and black. And the way that I figure out where these pixels go is I just look at my reference, count over and up, and then just line everything up. I'll be doing the light green next, just because I'm trying to fill in the creeper. Ignore the glare from the light, but the first coat of paint for the creeper is done, and so now all I really have to do is finish the sky in the background. So all these different shades of blue and white, but after that I should have the first coat done. Alright, I've got a few different shades of blue down, starting from the darkest all the way to the lightest, and I also did a couple different shades of gray here, because as you can see, that's how it looks on the reference. So now all I really need to do is fill in the white and then the first coat will be done. Here's how it looks when the first coat is dry. As you can see, the paint is still kind of see-through, but I do have a rough idea of where everything's supposed to go. So the second coat's going to focus more on cleaning up the lines and making the paint more opaque. But until then, I'm just going to let it dry for a while. All right, it is now the next morning. I just let everything dry for all of yesterday and all of last night just to make sure it was all good for today. But now I'm going to start on the second coat. And for this, I'm literally just going to be using the exact same colors that I already have mixed, but just adding another coat and making sure the paint is more opaque and the lines are cleaner. And a little tip for the second coat, I always do the border last. That way the lines look the cleanest that they possibly can. Here's how it looks with the second coat done. As you can see, the paint is more opaque and the lines are a lot cleaner compared to the version of this painting that I had this morning. So next I'm going to be moving on to details. For that, I'm just going to be blending things out, making them look more pixely. I guess I use that word a lot, but I don't know if it's even a real word, but you guys know what I mean. So I'm going to be like, if I was to blend these two, I just mix them together in even parts and then kind of just pixelate them out just to make everything look a little bit more like the painting from the game. And literally just after using 4 colors, I've transformed the sky into this, which I think it looks a lot better. And again, the process to do this is super simple. You literally just take 2 colors, mix them together in even parts, and then just blend everything out. I did this with pretty much every color in the sky, and now I think it looks a lot better. I'm gonna be doing the same thing with these 2 colors, and then again with these 2 colors, and I think that's pretty much all I need to do. And there you have it. The creeper painting is pretty much done. This one's pretty simple, so I like doing it. I think I've done it 2 times before this, so I have a bit of practice, but each one turns out a little bit different, but I do think that this one's my favorite. And here it is, completely done, completely dry, and in natural light. I think it turned out super cool. And right now I kind of have a collection of these because I haven't sold them to anyone yet. I just took down this painting and hung up the new creeper one, so this is how it would look if you hung it up on a wall. And here is a little bit more of a close-up. But that is pretty much it for this video, I think. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed. As always, if you would like to see any of my other art or commission me or anything like that, check out my Instagram. I'll have everything linked in the description, along with the Etsy guides that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. I'm really excited to see where this series is gonna go, because I'm only 3 paintings in, but I feel like I'm gonna have so much fun with this. As I mentioned at the end of my last video, I will definitely be continuing this series, but the next couple videos after this one are gonna be a little bit different because I have some fun things coming up in May, and I really want to vlog them. But I'm excited to get painting, and I plan to do a lot this summer, so prepare yourselves. But anyways, I'm going to stop rambling now. So thank you again for watching, and I'll hopefully see you in my next one. Bye!